Okay, let's go again. Yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, this Scramble on the iPhone, I highly recommend it. It's a free application, and it's like Blitz Scrabble. I'm not very good at long Scrabble. I get obliterated, actually. All these like huge words. But Blitz Scrabble, I've been quite good at. I've been playing that for relaxation away from chess, and I think it's a different part of the brain. It feels like just so relaxing, and there's no actual, conscious thought process when you explore word patterns and try, and you are allowed to guess words on this Scramble. Okay, so let's see, D3. I'm a bit concerned about D3. Can I try and play for a Slav again, because the Slav did alright earlier. Alright, if I play E5 though here, just to highlight D4. Bishop C5. Was Bishop C5 too much? I don't know. Maybe I can still play D5 here. I think you might be messing around here, this opening. I'll play D5. I'm hoping I'll get a reasonable position. It seems a bit of a passive structure. Okay, so knight C6, knight D5, knight D4. And he's definitely on F2. Sorry, he's definitely on the bishop on C5. Okay, knight A6 protects the bishop, threatens knight B4. That's a good one, I think. Okay, so he's wasted a bit more time. I play D takes E4 now. Maybe bishop E6 from rook C8. It seems a bit weird, White's position. If I can get, more pressure built up here. First, maybe just castle though, to avoid any embarrassing checks. Now, I don't know. Bishop D4. Can I try bishop D4? Yeah, I'm getting the rook to C8 now. Maybe there's knight C5, so I can try and get onto this B3 square quickly. Might have something. On the other hand, D4 is a bit of a liability. You could just take bishop E3. Just bishop E3 in fact. Okay. Okay, queen B6 here. I guess I have just lost the pawn for nothing. It's a bit of a shame. Queen C6 here. Not good, not good. Knight C5 is probably harmless. B4, knight B3. I can take on B5 here, there's a pin. 2-4-3-3, FM. Let me play queen takes B5. Maybe it's too early in the morning for him. So that should help. But I need to win the game still. Okay. Let's losing the A7 pawn. About knight C5 first. If I can get knight B3 and knight takes D4. Or knight H5 to F4, going on to G2. That might be good. Way giving up this pawn just for a bit of initiative on the king side. Why didn't I think of that before? Okay, knight B3 now. So actually it stops knight D4. There's no bishop C4. I play A6, but let's go for this, the attack. Try and do something with that rook. So knight f4, bishop h3 here. Bishop h3 or bishop c4. Bishop c4, the knight moves bishop e2 and bishop f3. I'll try that. Mind you, there's rook d5 to consider as well at some point. So knight d4, maybe. Knight takes bishop e2, you can protect it. Okay, bishop e2 now. I'm getting bishop f3. We're actually protecting h5, taking g2. There's rook f5. There's bishop g4. Okay. So I could just play check. Maybe rook h2 to play rook h1 to win the rook on over there. Mind you, then king f2, and I'm losing that. So knight d2 might be better here. Knight d2. There's no bishop e2. I can get this knight out of trouble. In fact, then I'll be threatening bishop e2. Maybe if I want to simplify. I think I'm attacking the knight anyway. Maybe rook h2 is better to threaten rook h1 actually to try and win this one. And it's all pretty pleasant considering I was just pawn down for nothing earlier. So just rook over here, I think. Right, so there's knight takes now, and rook g2 mate. Cool. 2433 FM. Cool. So yeah, I just lost the pawn for nothing, but I was getting overexcited here for no reason because white's fine. So this isn't a great idea. This bishop d4. I should have just maybe just rook c8. Just let the e5 go. Bishop d4. Then bishop c3. Or maybe, you know, pardon me. Tension release wasn't that good. Maybe white's fine here. I'm in a tricky position. Maybe something like queen c2 actually, because knight b5 there's bishop f2. So if I can get away with queen c7, actually the queen's protected anyway. Then rook c8. Then maybe that was the better plan. Anyway, so after winning a pawn for nothing, he just disastrous bishop b5. So this can happen in 5-minute chess. Please leave any comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.